So we've been hearing about this lawsuit for years. I think this goes back to maybe 2016. With this guy, Ramir, alleging that Jay-Z is his daddy, wants him to take a DNA test. Recently here, I guess Jay-Z won the lawsuit countersuing for his legal fees.
Right.
And so now they're appealing this $119,000 and said, look, we want to get this test done. We don't pay for fraud and having sex with minors. Damn, that's what they said?
Yes.
Because they alleged she was 15 when this...
At the time
this happened.
Correct.
But she also had two other people that, you're not the father.
At least a couple others.
Yes. So we want to ask you guys, at this point, do you think Jay-Z should just take the test and get it over with to prove that he's not the father? We've been reading your comments, and many of you say they look damn near alike. But looks don't mean nothing.
Right. A lot of people look alike.
A lot of people, random folk, do look alike. So you can't just go off of that.
Right.
So, but you look at the picture.
But you can't just drag anybody into court just because, your mom said that she might have had a one-night stand, and
that's what she said. She get one-nighter.
Yeah. So I mean,
and she's went on. She passed on when she died.
2017, I believe.
Okay. And so Ramir wants justice for his mom. So he wants a DNA test. And so what are your thoughts on that? Like, if you didn't hit it, if you didn't do it, then would you just say get the test over with? Or you feel like he just doesn't, I'm just saying, because if you feel you're not the father.
But do you know how many fans Jay-Z has had over the years?
I know.
So do you know how many times?
A lot of tests.
He would be drug into court left and right. Like, nobody wants to set that precedence. And apparently they haven't had enough compelling evidence to say that there even was a relationship. She was with somebody else at the time, and then, they tested somebody else. That wasn't
There's a lot of people. How many times we used to watch Maury? Maury, where you at? Bring it back. This, you know what, this would be big and major if Maury will come out for a one-time Netflix only episode of Ramir and Jay-Z.
No.
Okay, that'd be great to see. I would pay to see that.
Jay-Z and his wife are billionaires. Like, what?
Okay, again, so the question a lot of people are saying, or in statements are saying, why won't he just take the test? I hear what you're saying, but if that was the case, a lot of people would have been done that. Like, this dude is really, really, really. I would probably do it just to embarrass his ass, just so embarrass your dead mama or these lies that you didn't say it. Now I don't want to hear my name ever again. I'm not the father. You saw that. Thank you, Maury. Thank you. And you can't run off the set when you find out that I'm not the father.
I would not set that precedence in my life, especially given who he is, and no, because he would become a target.
He's already a target.
They know that they get sued back at this point.
Once you're right, he's sued back. He got $119,000. I don't know how he gonna get the money.
They said they're not paying him anything.
Yeah. So what do y'all say, family? Those of you watching and those of you listening, 216-578-0931, 216-578-0931.
But who would want him in their life at this point? You're calling this man a child abuser, and you calling him a fraudster and all this stuff.
He claimed he didn't want no money, right?
Right.
That's what he said. Alone. So, okay, I'll even go this far. If you say you don't want no money, even if I turn out to be the father, you're not getting nothing. Because of you slandered me, you've done this, you've said this, you accused me of this and that.
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't even want that connection. Like, no way, no how. Whatever that was, leave that. Go on.
So, is there anybody who has ever been someone told you it's a possibility? I want to talk to the men right quick. The possibility of you being the father of a child. Possibility. Years later, would you want to know? If somebody says, I think that's your son, I think that's your daughter from back in the day. Remember you hit that one time? You told me, or I remember when, and because you got a lot of women though, who don't know, or they do know, and they never told because they didn't want to cause no drama to the guy's life. They say, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to add that drama in my life.
Right.
I'm just gonna let this child. I'm gonna do the best of taking care of my baby, and I'm not. You probably had a woman. You probably had a wife, and got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And then, no, that's a lot of that going on. A lot of that right now. People living it right now. Mothers are holding secrets of who your father is.
But yeah, because there's also women who are in relationships who sneak off with the sneaky link and end up getting pregnant and don't find out till later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the possibility that it could be your child, do you think that the person should take the test? Now you know damn well. I think you should, but you know damn well. You said you never slept with the person. Should you take the DNA test? Yeah, I'm just saying. Let's to the phones. Sylk, what's going on?
Sam, I say take the test.
Just get it over with.
Yeah, if it is your kid, it might be your kid.
Yeah.
If it's not, it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, you should want to know if it's your kid or not. You should want to know.
Well,
He may have made a mistake. He was young. He was young. He might have dipped and dabbed somewhere that he don't remember.
All right. Good stuff, man. Appreciate your call. What's going on? Talk to us. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Sam.
Hey.
Hey, Kenya.
Hey.
I want to comment on the Jay-Z situation.
We're listening.
If he, I'm gonna say it like this: if he smashed her, then I think he should get a DNA test done.
If he didn't do it, if he didn't have sex with her.
Well, if he didn't have sex with her, and if he could stand up on that he didn't have sex with her, no, I don't think that he should get a DNA test done. But if he smashed her and he know he smashed her, then yeah, I would go to get the test done and prove that I'm not the daddy.
All right. Appreciate the call. She said, just do the test, get it over with, so you don't have to keep hearing this. It's still, regardless, it's still in the news.
Well, my point is you might as well keep that DNA on file because all the rest of the lawsuits that are coming, they can just compare.
They still can come. He's Jay-Z. He's a billionaire. Hell, he got accused of the one doing something with Diddy. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, first of all, good morning. I hope all is well, man.
Yes, sir.
They only drag folk with money into court like that. Somebody poor like me, they don't even want to recognize me. Secondly, Sam, I want to comment on the woman that's putting the smell around her neck. She gonna mess around and attract a coyote or a deer, or you know what I'm saying? She gonna catch one of the wild animals out there. So listen, y'all have a good one, Sam. I enjoy your show. I'm the brothers that went up into the Sylk restaurant on Lee Road, man. Have a good one.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Welcome to the show. What's going on?
Okay, Sam. I just got like two comments. The first one is you said if you had, like for the men, if they had a child and would they want to know. I think, now I ain't a man, but I think that sometimes the men only want to know if they had some sort of connection with the woman to begin with.
Right.
If it was a one-night stand, they not really going to care.
Ain't trying to hear that.
Exactly.
Whether she got a baby, that's how it is. They not going to care if she got a baby. They like, I just hit her one time. No, I ain't my baby. But if they actually felt something for the woman, then maybe they'll probably be like, I want to find out if this is my child. And as far as Jay-Z goes,
if it's years later, it's like, damn, it's 18 years. You can handle that. You can handle that yourself.
30 years ago, please.
All right, go ahead. As far as Jay-Z?
As far as Jay-Z goes, I think he need to I don't think he need to take the test, because if if the boy is, he is, not only is he going to have somebody saying that's their son, but now we're going to be looking at you like you a child predator. 15?
Okay. Yeah, okay. Let me say this, and I'm not taking up for you know folks who intentionally go after mess with
Yeah.
So how old he could have been? 19, maybe 18. That
I don't
then.
know how long ago it's been.
Yeah. Now Jay-Z. So what happens is when people bring up stuff of years ago, I was 15 when it happened. Okay, the boy probably was 19. We heard a man the other day said at 13, his 16-year-old neighbor took his virginity. So again, it depends on. I think when folks go back accusing people of stuff like that, you see their current picture of their age today, and then you have in your head that was 15. She was 15. She was 16. So he could have been only 3 years, 20. Most high school girls back in the day, did not date nobody in their age. They dated grown-ass men who used to pull up with a car to pick them up and to go on prom. So you could have been 20 and dealing with a 15 or 16-year-old girl, and parents didn't say nothing, which I didn't understand that. So let's be fair. Let's not do that.
Sure.
But and then another thing too, I think that the celebrities, with him being a celebrity, he probably really don't know whether this boy could be his or not. He probably was high all the time, out there partying, probably multiple women at a time. He probably don't. He's like, I'm sitting up here saying it ain't my son. He messed around and be my son. Now I'm looking stupid.
Hey, not even having a drink. And it could be years, it could have been years ago. And a lot of people have forgot who they slept with before.
Listen.
What, girl? No. Oh, so you don't remember?
You'd be like, nice to
what?
meet you.
I hit that? Are you sure? Not that I know anything about that.
Had number 2 shots of Hennessy. Imagine all of the stuff that he had in his days, partying and out there with all them different celebrities and rappers and women everywhere.
Now that I'm looking at the picture of the boy and the alleged child, he looks like he can be Diddy's too.
You know what?
So we need to test both of them.
Don't say she was like a cat. You know, cats can be pregnant by multiple men.
Oh,
don't
no.
some sort of
Catting around. She was catting around.
All right, Bob. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
All right.
I want to comment on a situation with the young man, and he's thinking that Jay-Z is his dad. I just feel as though he didn't ask to come here, first of all. He doesn't know what his mom did. He doesn't know anything that his mom did. You know what I'm saying? So I think that he has a right to know. As far as Jay-Z, not wanting to, the test and all that, I think it's quite silly. I mean, if you're his father, you're his father, period. This is something that was well before you and, your wife was at the status y'all is now or whatever, But is it fair that the young man does not know who, don't get a chance to know if you're his dad or not? He's not asking for any money. And even if he was asking for some type of money, I think that Jay-Z would be wrong not to compensate him some type of way, to take care of him and acknowledge him as his son. Who does that? Especially when you have more than enough. I mean, if he's your son, you got siblings. Y'all kids, Blue Ivy and Rummy and Sir and all that, them is siblings. So, give the young man a chance to even know. And if he's not, he's not, But he's searching. He doesn't know. He didn't lay down with you.
Well, yeah, he's also throwing stones at it, too. He's also throwing stones, and the way that he's trying to, when he said, with this statement here, he's not getting, we don't pay for fraud and having sex with minors.
Right. He's calling him a child predator, all types of things. So who wants to be attached to that?
Well, did he start doing that before he started searching? What am I trying to say? I'm trying to.
Now he's done it. He's done that when we first started reading the claims. Okay, he came off more so of, I just want to know. I don't want anything. I don't want any money.
Right.
Now it's more so of an attack, saying, she was 15, blah 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 blah. Also, his mom tested 2 other dudes, which means that, allegedly she had at least 3 penises in her during that time.
At that 15-year age.
At that age.
Yes.
And those 2 guys, they were not the father.
I wonder why he's attacking now. Was he attacked? Did they deny the claims or something? And then
he said, I don't. Yeah, he's not. You're not about to. I get somewhat where he's coming from. You're not about to dance or do a whole parade off my name.
Right.
And that's what I'm thinking Jay-Z is saying. I'm saying I know I didn't hit it. Let me just get this DNA test out the way, and I don't want to hear nothing else because I know I didn't hit it. You're not my son. Okay. So
yeah,
that's me. Okay.
But I think it's out of sense, Sam. He could just go ahead and get it out. If he know he did, but see, he don't know. He don't know. You know what I'm saying? Got to remember all them groupies and all that back then. And, I don't think he really even know if he did it or not.
If Jay-Z wasn't Jay-Z, would she be pursuing it this hard? Would he be pursuing it this hard?
She pursued the other 2 men, though.
No, it was a problem with the person that he thought was his father. I forgot how that came about. And then she tested someone else.
And it's impossible.
And then it got,
Let's keep it real, Kenya.
Yeah.
It's impossible for this guy who claims that he don't want nothing just to want to know that his daddy's a billionaire. That ain't gonna go.
Well, that's not.
He's gonna want some money. He's gonna want some bread.
Absolutely.
He's gonna want some bread. Yeah.
He definitely wants, but he still has the right to know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't y'all? Even if he's going about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Even if he's name, no matter what he's doing, he has a right to know. So Jay-Z being a man. A billionaire man or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I hate to throw that in there, but we got to remember that's his status. That's what it is,
Yeah.
Step up.
All
Take
right.
the test. If it's not your head, go on about your business.
All right,
but if he
appreciate it.
is, throw him in with him. All right.
All right. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey, man.
Hey, you got
I'm
it?
good, sir. How about you?
All right.
Man, I'm listening to this, and it reminds me about what I always say. It's a matter of perspective. So let's talk in a universal language. Money. He's a billionaire. His old lady's a billionaire. The stuff they talking about is millionaire, thousandaire stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't do that anymore. He's buying pro teams. Why would he act like a new draftee on his pro team? You're putting all your business out there. The people he deal with could care less about his personal life. It's about his money. Now, if he had came from the angle about the kid's health and genetic issues, that would be one thing. But to put his business out there, if it is or isn't his business, is totally irrelevant to the people he worked with. That would be the equivalent of, say, Mark Zuckerberg or Warren Buffett showing up to a meeting with one of them stupid-ass gold chains around their neck and Lambo doors on their Bentley. You just don't do that at that.